everyone, and welcome to Stitching Ain't Easy. My name is Ashley. Thank y'all so very much for joining me today. If y'all are new, hello. I have a couple new people. How are you? If you've been here before, hello my beautiful friends. I hope y'all are doing very well. So this is what I have thus far, anywho, of our new background. Have beautiful hearts from my Jen. Like, these are all special gifts right here. I have a lot more that I need to add, just in case you don't see your pretties. Trust me, they will be here. My beautiful BFF Madonna, Miss Sally, right here. It's one of the Damn It dolls from Billy, the Crafty Floridian, and he has no, or she has a nose. But yes, Miss B named her Sally because she reminds her of Sally from... Oop, I want to knock everything over. Made it all pretty for 2 seconds. Anyway, Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas. So yeah, I have my coffee. Important things. The Frank Willard pillow. Super hip Stitching Ain't Easy sign. Both from beautiful friends. All from beautiful friends. Hello. Same thing. My mama made this. This right here that's behind our tub, I'm fixing to do, I guess you probably read the title, Crochet Ramblings. But this right here is our Friendmas last year, our Christmas blanket from last year. This is one that's like a vintage blanket. A guy that my husband has known for a really long time came by our house one time and we were discussing how I crochet and all that, and anyway, and somehow it got on the subject of donations. I don't know how, but anyway, somehow it got to the subject of donations, and hubby was like telling him, you know, about the donations to the women's shelter and about, you know, how I give things but also how y'all send things and all that. Anyways, and he was like, that's so precious. He's like, I have this, and anyway, and he just like had it in his truck. I don't know, like, it's nothing weird. That sounds kind of creepy. He just had a baby blanket in his truck. It wasn't anything at all like that. He'd had it for a while or whatever. Like, he's like a thrift store dude. And so anyway, so he's kind of one of those like saves, you know, sees something that someone spent their time on and he rescues those things, which respect, by the way. Anyway, yeah, and he's like, I had this in my trunk. He's like, I knew I would find someone that this would be perfect for, and he's like, and it's you. He's like, you know, the stuff you make, you need this. And so anyway, and I want to recreate it because it's absolutely gorgeous. I don't know, you guys are on the tripod. Okay, if you've been here, Dramamine. It's kind of a requirement at this point, just something to anti-nausea medication. All right, so anyway, see how close we can get here. There we go. See this beautiful chevron, and it's like a front post, back post double crochet. The color is not coming out. It is this beautiful, like, baby bright yellow. It's tassels and everything. But yeah, anyway, so he gave me that so I don't have babies or grandbabies. So this is what we're doing with it. And this is our this like acquaintance. Hold on, everybody. Dramamine induces. I hope it kicked in. Okay, so anyway, this is our Movie and Stitch from last year, the one where you do like a letter, like each letter of the alphabet, you watch a movie, and we did a little like review thing. So anyway, that's what that is. So I didn't finish it. It makes a perfect curtain. Hey, all right. So let's see. Then over here, so there's the one thing. I have a couple gnomes and my sunshine moon pillow, whatever we're calling that. And then this is my tub of makes to share with y'all. So it's been a lot going on. I made a video the other day from the car and just did like a crochet with me. I was working on a halter top at that time. I was feeling real rough whenever I made that. but I knew that I needed to come on here and say hello. That was 2 days ago, I believe. So yeah, 'tis already December. I don't know how, but yes, December 2nd, and on the 8th is my 2-year anniversary of being Stitching Ain't Easy, and I think that's so, I'm pumped. I don't know what we're gonna do. I have a couple ideas. It's something just fun, you know, like a fun little video, probably a blooper reel. I've been saving bloopers for a minute, so probably a blooper reel. Anyway, yeah, some fun things for that. So I've been working on Christmas and stuff because it's December already. I don't know how. Still, crochet and tell coming to y'all, I pinky promise. I don't know why I haven't done it. It just seems like a lot for some reason. I don't really know why, but I'm gonna film that part here in just a second, like the beginning and end to crochet and tell, so hopefully that'll be up very soon. So all right, I'm gonna mush crochet and crochet-tober in with that because it's December 2nd. That's why. All right, so tub, as many of you may know, I've been on the craft fair circuit, which has been so much fun. We've made a lot of different things via the craft fair circuit and for the craft fair, you know, inventory and stuff. And since it is in fact December 2nd, I thought this might be a really fun one to come on and just maybe some like fun quick Christmas gifts or some last minute Christmas gifts, or, you know, holiday gifts. Maybe you don't celebrate Christmas, but holiday things, just because people have birthdays all year long. The whole year. Every day is someone's birthday. And if not, then a very merry birthday to you, just like Atlas. Get someone a gift for that. I do that every now and then. Bring them all something, and I'm like, very merry birthday to you. Because, you know, counts. So, alright. Thought I would give y'all some like gift idea slash Christmas or slash holiday ideas slash, I don't know, maybe you want to make something for yourself. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying. So, I feel like no matter where I go, there's something cute that you can't see. Anyway, okay, before I get into that, it's a ramblings. We're here. We knew this. This beautiful gnome right here, one of my beautiful, beautiful friends made me. I can't tell you how much this means. And I was going to make a blanket, use it for like the middle of the blanket and all of that stuff, because we make family blankets a lot. My plan in December was to make a blanket and do like Vlogmas and all of that stuff, and that sounds like so much. Like, even I thought about once a week, the pressure of it all, you know. So I don't know, maybe we'll do Christmas in July. I thought about that at one point. That might be kind of fun, just like something completely different, even though I'm not a big fan of Christmas. Something completely different, maybe. Anyway, so I'm gonna make a blanket. I think I'm gonna use it as the back piece, like the middle main piece for a cardigan. It's a pullover, thanks for noticing, you know, like that. But anyway, yeah, put it in the back, like on the back piece, and then just like crochet around it. Make like, you know, front panels, that back panel, and some sleeves, you know, as you do for a cardigan. I think that would be way cute. What do y'all think? I thought about going around it in black, like whatever, and it was like, I don't know, because it's like, I feel like that would make everything pop really well. And I don't mind wearing black. I thought about doing, those on it. Fuzzes. Alright, I thought about doing like white, just because I have red heart mistletoe. I thought about that, or I thought about just doing like everything in like black or white, and then doing the sleeves in mistletoe. That might be kind of fun. So anyway, or like a candy cane sleeve. Oh, I just now thought of that. Okay, wait. Okay, dearie. Okay, dearie. What if that'd be kind of cute, right? it was all black and like a candy cane sleeve. Or if it was like red, green, white, and a candy cane sleeve. Let me know what you think. Opinions welcome. Thank you. And I hope y'all can hear me over the heater. It is cold. There's a heater. I guess I could turn it off for right now. I'll be back. All right. Linda Richmond, talk amongst yourselves. I don't know. Check out the background. All right, cool. I think you wiggled, and I'm sorry. I tried not to knock you over. Okay, so anyway, wiggle, wiggle, for sure. All right, so Derek's been singing that song, which is really funny. Because, you know, my money don't jiggle, jiggle. It folds, that whole thing. He's too much. He's currently at Walmart. I think he's sending me pictures of yarn. I will be right back. Y'all are important. Sorry, yarn photos. I will be right back. Excuse me. Thank you. Okay, I'm back. I got to see yarn. That's fun. Maybe you'll put the pictures in. He sent me 2 pictures of a store that isn't our most local Walmart, but it's one that's not very far away. Finn is getting his permit, and so he wanted to go to Walmart to look at wrestlers. As I've mentioned, he's like hand stitches clothes for his wrestler figurines, and it's too cool. He has like a whole little setup. It's neat. He's a very talented child. Anyway, like, you know, mom brag. I have an occasional mom brag. I try not to do those a lot, but I mentioned he makes the wrestling masks and all of those things, and so anyway, that's kind of his jam. So they were gonna go look, and I was like, you know, they have a pretty cool yarn aisle. I was like, you know, well, honestly, I think they changed it. It's like the same size of ours. He's like, well, way to spoil your surprise. But yeah, he's like, you don't think I was planning on going down the yarn aisle? So I was like, ah, thank you. But anyway, he sent me pictures. It's about the same size as ours, which stinks because they used to have like a whole entire, like the big rows, one of those full, and a couple end caps. And now it's just this little bitty section. So Hobby Lobby, Premier Yarns, and Mary Maxim Hersters, here we all come, I guess, right? Lame. Alright, so anywho, let's get into it. So, said Christmas gifts, just for you gifts, holiday gifts, birthday gifts. Again, take it selfish. Ain't nothing wrong with that. So anyway, alright, here's what I have. I have this totes my goats, you know what I mean? I have that. I have a Stitch and Ain't Easy bag. I love this thing so much. I have it and 3 other things right next to me. Little string of yarn. So, anywho, so if y'all want to just hang out, rude, okay? Random phone call, spam call. Don't they know we're having a visit? You know, it's so rude for people to just interrupt conversations. Anyway, grab your coffee if you like. We may be here a minute. Or, I mean, I'll be here a minute. I don't know if y'all want to watch for that long, but I'll probably be here for a minute. So, alright. Guess it's time I switched to like a Christmassy mug, but I prefer to have a Halloween mug. I'm just gonna say it. Fall and Halloween. Much better. I don't know why I'm looking over here. There was something I was gonna say about something over here and they completely spaced. So, a phone call hosed me. Never mind. We'll come back to something. Alright, cool. I think it was that little string of yarn because this still under the Ashley gnome. The gnome with the Ashley balloon, should I say. That's all like my ends that I use to stuff amigurumi. If I don't have stuffing, in case of emergency, I can stuff an amigurumi or whatever with like my end clippings. So that's what those are. I don't know if y'all can hear the wind or not. I'm telling you, it's cold. So I don't like it. All right, first things first. I started singing Iggy Azalea there. First things first. I'm gonna show y'all, I guess let's go with the tub. I don't know. That's not as cool. First things first. Let's do this. Because these, I've mentioned a couple times, my sister-in-law commissioned me to make 8. Count them. 1, 2, 3, anyway, 8 succulents for Christmas, for her office folk. And I have a pretty hip plan for her for a gift. Y'all don't tell her though, okay? We gotta keep it secret. I know my mother-in-law watches these sometimes. I don't know if she watches these or not, so I'm not gonna say what it is, but it's gonna be cool, and I'll show y'all in our, like, after we meet everybody and see the people that we know, these are the gifts that I handed out video. So all right, cool. Make that one before I hand them out, Avi, but you know. Okay, so I'm using my 5mm. That's not right. I'm using my 4.25 millimeter hook. I don't know why my 5mm in here, and that's insanely confusing. Anyway, I'm using my 4.25, the one that Derek made me. But these are my colors. There's a blue in there somewhere. I don't know where, but anyways, for like to make the pots with Mrs. Potts. All right, I'm putting my finished or somewhat finished colors in here. She saw a TikTok, and okay, like 2 months ago, she wanted me to make her like little voodoo dolls. I'm like, all right, cool. What colors, how many, whatever. And then she decided she wanted Christmas gnomes, and then the very next day I was like, okay, well, send me some patterns of one you like. I don't know. I feel like I probably could make a gnome. We'll try to pull it together, see what happens. I don't know. So I'm like, okay, you know, that'd be fantastic, no problem. So I'm like, send me some ideas that you have. That evening, she's like, these are adorable, this is what I want. So making succulents. So this is a string of pearls, and she wanted the little faces on the pots. So his mouth didn't turn out as well as I thought. I may pull it and redo it, but anyway, this is the Premier Just yarn from Dollar Tree, Big Twist, and I think it's Camel, don't quote me. And then Big Twist Forest Green for the little string of pearls. And some safety eyes. I think he's so cute. So I can set these back here, but I don't want to do that. I don't want to mess them up. I'll forget one, and that would be about right. All right, this one is a little cacti. I need to work on him a little bit more, make a couple more little baubles for him. But same thing, the Big Twist Camel or whatever it is from this one. I want to say toffee. Anyway, this is, I love this yarn. Right. It's not this one yet. No. No. Well, maybe. I don't know. This is either I love this yarn, this dark brown, or I mentioned the other day that Derek and I went to Hobby Lobby. I bought this and some embroidery floss and a new, like the new calendar for my planner. That's what I purchased. My calendar was 40% off, so thank you. Saving money. But yarn was not 30% off, so that was pretty lame. I'm pretty sure this is I love this yarn. Like I said, also we got a yarn bee mini maker in the color brown, so that way I can make, you know, dirt and stuff, because I did this one and it was just like, it just looks like it needs to be watered. It looks really dry. That soil does not look nice. And so did this one and I feel like that's way better. Like before water, after water, you know. Anyway, and then I used Big Twist light green. I guess it's right here. It's right here. Let's know together. Light green. High fives. Thank you. All right. And so I used my 4.25 through all of them. Anyway, this little guy, I thought he was cute though because I stitched underneath right here and didn't really mean to, but then it makes him kind of look like he has a little gap in his teeth, or his little smile, or his little buck teeth. I'm not really sure, but I'm here for it. I think it makes him look insanely adorable. This little buck teeth sticking out. So that's my cactus, or someone's cactus. Heck, I don't know. And this one's kind of whatever. I think I'm gonna undo this little bit, and I have some beads. Not really beads, but like those little, they're like not polyfill, but it's the same stuff, but they're like the little beads for amigurumi, like hacky sack stuff. And I think I'm going to put some of those in the bottom, so that way they're weighted at the bottom. Derek mentioned putting something down there, like making a little plastic thing, but I think I can use those. But that one kind of, he tempts over, so. Then I made this one. I fluff him up where he's kind of been in the, he's been in the bag. My hand started hurting big time after working on these for a little while. This one is an aloe plant. He doesn't have a mouth yet. But now I will link the patterns for all of these below. This one and this one are from a lady that has a lot of different succulent plants, and she does a phenomenal job. She also, in her videos, she writes out the pattern, like as you're doing it, she writes the pattern out. So like if you don't know how to read patterns, that's insanely helpful, I feel like, to hear her say what it is and see it on the screen. Also, if you do know how to like read patterns, and I don't know, you happen to be watching some random Netflix show, you can put Netflix up in the corner of your phone and have that pattern right there and whip them out while you're still watching your Netflix show. I'm just saying, I don't know what y'all are into, but options. We all have options, so either of those. I need to make his little mouth. So I have 3 of those. I thought I had one more. I don't know why I thought I had 5. Oh gosh. I need to make 8. I need to get on these, but they were kicking my booty. I use this one as a pin cushion for a minute. This little off-white little pot, and I already have the dirt fixed. See, yeah, this one's, I love this yarn, and then this one and this one are the, this one should I say, are the mini maker. But yeah, so that's gonna be that. And then I have a couple, like a regular, like just, I don't know, it's just labeled as a succulent, I don't know. There's a hen and chicken that I want to make. There is another cacti, the ones with the like little flowers and stuff. I think I'm going to make another string of pearls because that was just so much fun. I love a string of pearls. Those are one of my favorites, and this one was just too fun. And so anyway, but yeah, I have those. This is my little goodie bag, my embroidery floss, random bits of yarn. I've been working on those, hoping to get those finished pretty quickly. Like I said, I just needed a break for a little bit from those because they were starting to kick my booty. And then now I'm stressing about those, and I'm stressing about like other things I need to make for the family for Christmas because it's not very long. Also, I'm supposed to have a craft fair next weekend, and so that's what I've been prepping for, and it's a lot. So anyway, all right. So I have 2 hats. This is the hat that I made the pattern for. I seriously, through both of these hats, even was hoping to bring you all a tutorial for these hats, and I didn't. This is the Yarn Bee Dazzling, so hopefully very soon. I don't remember the color. I want to say like autumn sunset or auburn sunset, but I'm not sure if that's right. But it has shimmery in it. Anyway, yes, but this is the hat. It has little baubles stitched down at the, you can see it there. But I made this hat. Probably don't really help you for Christmas gifts, I guess, if you don't have that pattern yet. Sorry, I'll get it to you all. But there are other hats. This is the second one. The yarn is so pretty. The same skein, completely different. I love it so much. Okay. So there are those. Get into the tub. All right. So let's start Let's start at the top. Like a good place to go. So my video, I say a couple days ago, whenever I made like the crochet ramblings from the car, or crochet with me from the car, I was working on a halter top out of Karen Simply Soft Rainbow Bright, and I was using my 5.5mm hook. I will link the pattern below that I started with. She does it's a super cute top. I got to a certain point and then just started doing my own thing because it's kind of what I do sometimes. The top was really tedious and I was ready to switch it up. So there you go. Okay. So this is my halter top. I need a model. I guess I could wear it, but I really don't feel like wearing it. I tried it on and it fits and it's really, really cute, but anyway, so it's like this, you know, like a halter top. And then there's these to tie around your neck. It just like goes down like this and then under your arm like this, like a sew. These are all front post single crochet, and so they kind of stretch a little if you want, but I'm loving how it turned out, this zigzagginess. And then right here I just started doing single crochet, so that's all single crochet. On the one pattern, it's this all the way down. She doesn't do single crochet. I got real tired of doing this, so I started doing single crochet. And then on the back, hers is just open, and she does kind of this type of a thing and like zigzags them to where you can just pull it taut and tie it, and then it's good to go. But I changed mine. So this is like your neck and this is the back. So I added this little bit at the bottom so that way it was just like secure. A few rows and some shell stitches for the very bottom, and then I added 2 just like crisscross back straps, and so that way I felt like it was pretty secure. So I just tried it on randomly, but you know, with like a bralette or something, I mean, I feel like you could be really, really secure in this. I was hoping these would work up a lot faster. I think this is what was kind of hosing me. But I was wanting to make a bunch for the craft fair coming up next weekend because it's out of college. Like I said, I don't know if I'm going to do that craft fair. However, if I don't, then I'll have them for spring craft fairs. And that's okay. So anyway, but I got this one finished. I love the back. Like I said, it looks really cute on. I may have to try it and, I don't know, take pictures for you all because it's not really doing it a whole lot of justice. But I think you get the idea, I hope. I don't know. Anyway, yeah. So that's the back. Kind of this whole thing. Looks silly cute. And then the front. And then on hers, she goes around all of like the edging of it with a single crochet, which I did. And I decided to use black because I thought it would kind of make it pop. And then just to tie it all together, I did black at the bottom, like for the shell stitch part. I did that too. And so then the straps are black, so it all kind of goes together. I think it's cute, personally. But I mean, it's long enough that I can wear it. It's still like kind of right, like this goes to right about the top of my belly button, so then this like all covers my belly button, so it's still like kind of a crop top. It's not really like a midriff top, so I'm short, however. So that's, you know, there's that. But I love it. I think it turned out so cool. Isn't it stretchy? So I had so much fun making that one, even though like I said it was a little tedious there first, and I changed it a lot. I decided that since I kind of did this whole thing at the bottom, maybe I can make my own. So then earlier I started this one. So I will link the pattern, the original pattern for this down below. I started this one. This is Red Heart Super Saver in the color Minty, and I'm using my 5.5 hook. I just started with single crochet on this one, and I chained more and did it a little bit differently at the top, and so that way it's not, you know, I got the idea, like the basic, like, okay, that's how you do it, and then just was like, what if I don't do that tedious stitch and do something else? So I started with single crochet, and I'm gonna go, you know, like you do, it's gonna be right here, I guess, like you do down around like here-ish, and do the ruffles. I may do like edging in a different color. I thought about putting like a stripe of different, like a different shade, and then doing like the border and like the bottom of the ruffles, or even the ruffles maybe in that color. But I feel like I could have so much fun creating these. I feel like a lot of people may be into them. I mean, I don't, maybe not, but anyway, I had fun making the other one, and then I just kind of wanted to be creative with that one. And also I have a beautiful friend sent me a bunch of 3 skeins of the Red Heart Super Saver Ombre in the color Sunny. So good. And I mentioned a couple different things that I can make. It's just like different, it's variegated different shades of yellow. And so I mentioned a couple different things that I can make, and then I mentioned on my crochet with me in the car that this kind of changed my mind, and so that's why I decided to do the back, because like I said, just that one, that she does a chain, and it, I don't want anything to come, you know, like popping out or whatever with just a chain. I feel like that's not a lot to like tie everything together, and so I was like, oh, I'm gonna do something a little different. So this is what this is, you know, for safety. All right. But as like I said, I was watching this and kind of decided to change this up a smidge, because we were watching Yellowstone, and Beth Dutton has this insanely beautiful dress, and it was like blue and yellow, little flowers, so cute. And it was like that, like a you know, halter top thing with like kind of a, not really empire waist, but I mean sort of. And it was just like this flowy summery dress, and I thought that would be really pretty in that Red Heart Ombre in the color Sunny, just like a bright, cheery, summery something. So I think I'm gonna try to work on that at some point once Christmas and craft fairs and crazies are over. Work on that. Not now, but later. All right. So here are my hats. I guess I should put those, my finished stuff. Okay. So, crinkle alert, because there's a Walmart sack. So, like, crinkles. So, I think I've shown you everything else. I didn't show you these dudes. Hang on. Just like quickly go through the stuff that I'm pretty sure I've shown you on here before. You may or may not remember it. I don't know. I've been setting my gnomes out at craft fairs. So far I haven't sold one, so I'm gonna make just like plain for like whatever holiday ones. But this is my Easter gnome, this little cottontail. So I have him in my amigurumi bucket. This is my monster. I don't know if I showed you all these or not. This is the Renat blanket yarn. I think I did. My little monster dude. This is from Crystal at Chronically Crocheting. Same thing. We'll link below. This is a whale. This is from Lily and Rose Crochet here on the YouTube. She has a tutorial. I'll link him below. Little chunky whale dude. Renat blanket. He's so fun. So I had so much fun making this one. I had to make another chunky whale dude. So This one is also Bernat blanket. I don't remember I think this one's Oceanside. I don't remember. Sorry. Same pattern, same thing. I think they're silly cute. We had a system, and I veered from the system. All right, I need a drink. I'm sorry. Linda Richmond, Coffee Talk. Okay. Then I'll show you a couple more of my gnomes, just because. A little 4th of July or summery gnome. This little towel. And his sunglasses. There's this little dude. Little witch. Spooky witch. I thought that one would sell at Halloween. I really did, but no shoes, no shirt, no dice. So there we go. I'm really pretty sure I've shown you all of these, although very quickly. I had, there's a channel here on YouTube, but Will Work for Yarn mentioned the other day, because I mentioned in my, I think it was a Crochet Ramblings, I don't know, something for the craft fair. A lady had commissioned me to make 3 mini bees, and that was when I learned the lesson to take at least what your materials cost you up front, at least half. A full payment might not be such a bad idea, at least half up front, just to cover your costs. But which isn't a big deal. I said I can remake them, I mean resell them, do whatever, blah blah blah. But I made her 3 little bitty bees. Paused, like, you know, time that I could have been using other things, but that's all right. Called her, everything, and then yeah, made 3 baby bees. And I had a comment from, whoop, caught him, he's safe. Had a comment from Will Work for Crochet, or Will Work for Yarn. That's why I couldn't get it right. Anyway, and she mentioned if I still had them, that she wanted them, so I still have them just in case, but it's totally up to you. So you get a hold of me, I'll, you know, we can work something out. If not, I understand. But yeah, they're super cute, so I took them to the next craft fair, because it was like, well, heck, I'll try. I still have a couple of little octopi. The pumpkin, this is Jen's Cinnamon Stitches. We'll link it below as well, my beautiful friend. This is her pumpkin. I just used a 4 or a 3.5 hook and acrylic yarn and made him itty bitty tiny. This is the only monster I have left in the small monsters, which is wild. This is the dark neons. I love this yarn. Also Crystal's amigurumi, her little monster pattern. But yeah, I only have 1 of those left, so I need to make some more of those. Those are a pretty big hit. So put those back, because this is I organize my stuff. This is my small amigurumis. So yeah, I need to make some more. Our system, I keep forgetting. These are the medium ones. I think I've shown you, I don't know. This is, I don't remember which yarn this is. I'm gonna be honest, but I made him focus. There we go. He has pink eyes. Not that you can see. Come on, man. Anyway, he has pink eyes, gray and pink. This little octopus, he's there. He doesn't like close-ups. He's not ready for his close-up, Mr. DeMille. And this one, I made a little creepy one for Halloween. Still have him. This is I Love This Yarn Chunky. More caterpillar. Derek, every time he's like, what is that thing? This caterpillar was a Normville. This is one of the first amigurumi I made. He may just go back to Normville because he doesn't really look like a caterpillar. There you go. Sunshine. This is my pattern I made. Same thing. Need to either have a written pattern or a tutorial or something for y'all. maybe you don't care. I don't know. Burnett with big old eyes. I like him. And then another creepy one with red eyes. So those are my mediums. I do small, medium, large in those. So yes. And then also for mediums, I have this little dude, which I was showing y'all a while back. I don't think I had the end in. I may have finished him, but same thing. Chronically crocheting. I held chenille, just chenille from Dollar Tree in the color gray, and then an ice yarn together. And I like him. I think he's so fun. So I really like how he turned out. So he's gonna be medium, like this dude. And then, oh well, this guy, I made him last, whatever, his little leprechaun, his little pot of gold. It's getting overwhelming. All right, let's do this. Okay. And then I have some new things that I've made. So those are my amigurumi. Y'all have seen some of them, but some of you may not have. The gnomes I've had for a while. This I know I showed you the other day, but like I said, I don't think he was completed. So now you've seen him. This is a large bee. I need to make a couple more of those if I go to the one next weekend anyway, and so maybe, I don't know, but yeah, this is a large bee. I will link the pattern for this down below. This one, I think I kind of just looked at the small one from whatever to use this one, but no, that's not true. I used a small one for the one, and then this is Jen's pattern. And then I kind of flubbed the end of it a little bit, so it's not completely Jen's pattern. There, don't look there. But yes. All right. Then for some more medium, well, that one did fall. Anyway, some more medium bees, because bees are a big hit. Like, I sell one or sell a few every time. That's what usually draws people to the table, aside from the gnome hats. People come and see the gnome hats and they're like, oh wow, that's so cool. And then most of them see that they're, as much as they are, it's a lot of work for a gnome hat. And anyway, and a lot of them are like, oh well, okay, you know, which, I mean, I get it, but I have sold gnome hats, so it just depends. But anywho, I made this blue and black bee because I love baby blue. Perhaps took a slight selfish on that one, but I'm not gonna keep him. Anyway, yeah, this is these are all, should I say, no, this is Bernat yarn. This is Bernat, like the blanket in white. These are the just chenille from Dollar Tree. So okay, smush his little wing if I put him right there. And then I made this one. I need to finish him. I showed y'all this one the other day too. I don't think I've been any further on him. I need to make his wings. And Derek and I aren't sure that we like his eyes. We've discussed that. This is what most of them, their eyes are this. Tried something different. Not so sure I'm into it, but I need to make his wings and finish him. But finish him. Anyway, Mortal Kombat for you. This one, I missed, I think, 2 stitches in this row right here, like with the black. Flubbed it up a bit. Hubby says he likes them a lot better like this, so let me know. Same thing, let me know what y'all think. Do you prefer just the round bees? Are these that kind of look, it's a little bit like Louie the Lightning Bug. I don't know if y'all remember him, but he's like, those look more like a bee to me, like just the whatever of it. It was a mess up, but he liked them. So let me know what y'all think about the awkwardly shaped bee. That's something you're into. Okay, I like to do this on here. Saved the best for last. I tell you, I have fun making like little amigurumi in bigger yarn. That's been my downfall. I've tried to make amigurumi for a really long time. I don't like small yarn. I don't like small hooks. I've learned that like with the bigger yarn, loving some amigurumi. So the other day I was on Pinterest, you know, as you do, and there's a picture for Hubble the Squid. Hubble stood out to me because of Mildred Hubble from The Worst Witch. Special spot in my heart. The TV show on Netflix, it's aight, but Tim Curry and Fairuza Balk, Charlotte Rae in The Worst Witch. I can't tell you how many times I watched that movie. I can't. I even watched it as an adult. Tim Curry has, that song for the movie has been in our playlist for Crochet-tober the last 2 years, so it's a pretty big deal. Anyway, Mildred Hubble is a little girl's name, which I've always dug that name. It's supposed to be this awful name, but it's Mildred Hubble, and I love it. So, Hubble the Squid, and I was just like, oh, what is this? Clicked on it, fell in love with the pattern, made one, gushed about the pattern, showed my husband, and he was just like, why are you making anything else? And I'm like, that's a great question. Without further ado, Hubble the Squid. So this is a free pattern on Ravelry, will also be linked below. That's how I roll. This one, trying to find the first one I made. Is it you? It is you. This was the first one I made. I saved best for last, but there's still more stuff in the bottom, so maybe I didn't. I meant to. How cute is this? So this is Hubble the Squid. She has 8 legs and 2 tentacles. And some eyeballs. On the pattern, she has you make the eyes. I just used these. They're like brown, whatever, but I like the way they turned out. So she's just a fun little amigurumi squid. Made this one. Derek's like, what have you been doing with your time? And I'm like, that's a great question. And then I made this one. Right? Is. This is all the Premier Bloom chunky yarn, in case you're curious. So, then I made this one. Are they not amazing? So I need to make tentacles still for this one, but that's alright. Right now he's just an octopus. He's not a squid. I made that one. And then I made this one. And also Premier Bloom, but I made her with pink eyes. Those eyes do not like being up here apparently. But yeah, made her with pink eyes. And she has tentacles. So there's that one. She's so cute. They're so fun. Like, oh, I've about got the pattern memorized. I'm slightly addicted. So, last but not least, because hubby liked this one best. He's like, oh, that blue one's really cool. And then he's like, oh, that one's really cool. And he's kind of thinking that he might like this one best now. But he says that he likes this one just because it's just kind of fun. So I made another one out of that same yarn. Grab him. He needs tentacles too, right? Yeah, he needs tentacles too. But how fun are they though? Yes, Hubble the Squid. Mildred Hubble. I'm so here for it. Every time I make one, I just want to like look the pattern up or see it at all in there. I just want to yell that like Mildred Hubble. It's so good. So are they not insanely cute? I love them. I love them so much. So yeah. So these are either for craft fair, nieces and nephews. Shall see. Perhaps they're just hair deals. I don't know. Alright, and then but they are so fun. I feel like they didn't take very long at all either. I mean, considering how big and adorable they are. And I would really like to use some insanely thick yarn and make like just a ginormous one. Sounds like a good time. So I fibbed about the whole last but not least. Crinkle alert. This is in here also. This is another one of, let's just do this. Y'all are with me. Let's just do this real quick. Okay. Top. I'll leave this one out because I'm working on it still, I guess. Okay, so anyway, the hat that I've made, I'm just gonna say it. I've been trying to keep it on the DL and I can't find it anywhere. And maybe that'll help y'all. Or if y'all don't mind, I will help y'all. But if y'all don't mind helping me to see if you see it anywhere before I like put it out there, as this is like the official like name of the hat. I really want to call this hat the Bits and Baubles hat, because I say baubles a lot because of like little buttons and baubles and things, because there are bauble stitches on it. There are several different stitches throughout. I know you can't really, I mean, you can kind of tell, like some front posts and some singles and some halves and doubles and trebles, and then you end it in a bauble and some more singles. And so the Bits and Baubles hat is what it's called. So yeah, so I have those two, and then at the bottom of the Squid sack was this one. There's also Yarn Bee Dazzling. It's that pretty gold shimmery in it, and it's just, it's beautiful. Just Victorian colors, and it's lovely. Just lovely. And so yeah, so that's what I have for that. For some just quick Christmas, quick holiday, quick whatever, just quick for fun. I don't know, whatever you're into. But yeah, just some little amigurumi and some hats. Doesn't have to be my hat pattern, obviously, because it's not out there yet, but it can be, you know, different hats, different things. I have like some mug rugs and things that I've made, some like coaster sets. Those are a lot of fun. Like the cup cozies, you know, like a mug, like the ones, y'all know what I'm talking about, I'm pretty sure, but you just crochet a piece that like goes around here, a little button. Towel toppers, those are always a good time. Scrunchies. I'm making my niece's scrunchies and socks. I thought about making them a squid too, just because I have, well, those are all for the family, I guess. I was going to show you all the kiddo things that I've made or that I'm working on, but that can be, yeah, a later video, so that way I know they don't watch it. But anywho, socks though was also one. I have these right here, and I will link this pattern below. It's insanely simple. Also Premier Bloom yarn. I have a sock. The other one's right there, but I just grabbed one. But anyway, this is yeah, like I said, also Premier Bloom, but this is Miss Kayla from Llama Mama Kayla. This is her pattern for like just super cool socks, and they are so fuzzy and warm, and I think I'm gonna make some of these for Christmas as well, so I'll link this. Also, same thing with scrunchies. Ear warmers, that's a really quick and easy one, just like some purses or bags. I know Miss Jen Cinnamon Stitches has a lot of really cool bags that I feel like wouldn't take a whole lot of time if you just kind of wanted to whip those up. Also, you know, shawls and things like that. Just regular headbands. I mean, I don't know who you're making things for, but just some options. But yeah, so those are some of the things I have. Like I said, that's mostly for craft fair, but I think by the time we get to it, some of those are probably going to go for Christmas this year. I was kind of going through my brain and like this inventory that I have and things I need to make for people for Christmas, and I was kind of taking a couple things out of inventory for Christmas because I would kind of like to streamline everything a little bit more for next time, for not, you know, this coming up weekend, but for like spring. So anywho, but yeah, I don't know, you can always make a pillow too. This one was insanely simple. I'll just tell you it real quick, why not? I used 8mm or 9mm. I don't remember. This was a Premier yarn. I know it was a cake. I started in the middle, made a circle. See? And then I made it about as big as I wanted, and I folded it in half. And then I went around and I did a single crochet all the way around. And then I chained up, what, 3? And I did a double crochet. And then I did a chain 2, skip 1. No, that's not true. Cool. All right. Double crochet, chain 2, double crochet in the very next stitch. Don't skip a stitch. And then chain 1, double crochet, chain 2, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, chain 2, double crochet. And you have a really fun pillow. You can make this just like, you can make it into a rainbow. You can make it into a sunshine. Or you can make it into like a sun moon vibe. Whatever. But yeah, that one was really easy too. Yeah, so just a few ideas, you know. It's almost that time. If you guys have any ideas, any quick and fun things, I know that there are a lot of like really cute towels, like Christmassy towels, like Santa and reindeer and stuff. You can make dream catchers. I've had several of you send me ideas for things for like craft fairs. Those are all fantastic ideas that would be perfect for gifts. Anywho, like a spa set. I'm planning on making. I hope that I know one of them watches. Grandma, I love you. Earmuffs, please. Anyway, I'm planning on making some spa sets and some things for the grandmas, and some apple butter. Please don't tell my grandma. She loves my apple butter, just saying. But anyway, make some things like that, some little snack stuff, and just some little cutesy things, and mug rugs and stuff for the grandmas. So, okay, Grandma, you can un-earmuff. All right, cool. I love you. I love you so much, and I miss you. Yeah, so anywho, just a few random gift ideas. You could always make a corner-to-corner blanket for someone. Those don't take a whole lot of time. Just a random blanket, a granny square blanket, just a big continuous granny. Options. Oh, one more option. I will also link this one below because I'm going to make these. I mentioned before, I'm making a hat for the girl at the store that I was going to give the Vivid Dreams hat to, and then I was afraid it was too big, if y'all have been here. She works with the guy some of the time. He's in there a lot. He wears like a ball cap a lot. I thought about making him a beanie. The more I kind of delve into it, also Derek earmuffs. Okay. Also, I really want to make Derek one. On earmuff now, I guess. But anyway, but yeah, they're like the Mikey at the Crochet Crowd. The ball cap ear warmer, like you can wear it over your ball cap and it warms your ears. I think that's got to be a thing. Make a couple of those too. So I will link all of those things below if you have anybody at all that wears a ball cap that also has cold ears. Hey. And fingerless gloves. That's a good one. Repeat Crafter Me and her fingerless gloves. There are a lot of really fun, quick, nice patterns, but a lot of my things that I've made and that I can be showing you all are in the craft fair stuff. So show you what I have here. All right, so I will link all of those patterns down below. I think that's all. I don't know, so I'm gonna try very hard here in a minute to do the whole crochet and tell again. Thank y'all for your patience. I appreciate y'all. It's been a rough couple of weeks, I will just say that. To say the least, I will say that. So I haven't done that, but I will. And yeah, other than that, I think that's all I have to tell you all. So just some quick gift ideas. I mean, it doesn't even have to be for holidays, just anytime, any old time, you know. So I will link some ideas down below for you all, and I hope they're useful. I hope you enjoyed this. It's a little bit different, but also to crochet ramblings. So is it? You decide. No, alright. So thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you all have a wonderfully, wonderfully blessed day. Please stay safe. I will talk to you all soon.